All praises to the Most High on this Shabbat morning. We want to just stop by to show you this and say a few words on it. Donald Trump has ordered that all the slave memorabilia be uh, taken down out of uh, George Washington's house, and all this exhibits, because all of the a few of the presidents and some other people, they have houses. They had houses, and they were used to exhibit what they done to us, to keep re-injuring us and make us think that they are more that they are gods. They are more desired by the Most High than we are, to present us as nothing to the world, and to show the world the greatness of the Edomites, the Europeans, so-called Europeans that came over here and acting like devils, kill, steal, and destroy. The devil come to kill, steal, and destroy. Now, I don't know why y'all can't say in your mind, why wouldn't you say, point the devil out when you see him? Why would you keep letting a angry lion, devil, wicked demon continue to walk around your family members and everybody, and you not warn them who he is, who the devil is? Because we know the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy, right? So why would you not want them to be revealed? So that's what we're doing. We are revealing the devil on the earth, the people who represent the mindset of Esau, who was eventually called Idumea, the devil, that wicked one, the dragon, the beast, Lucifer, the mindset of Satan, evil, wicked. Job 9 and 24, was it 9 and 20? 9 and 24? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You can Google that, but I think it's Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So we know who these people are. And they're trying to pretend like they are not who they are. They are trying to label us with their identity and their characteristics of people on the earth. They have a special thing they want to teach their people, and they don't want their people to know that they are the lowest human beings on the earth, the lowest creatures, subtile, right? Subtile. They have the mind of the beast, of a beast. They have the instincts and the characteristic of animals. And that's what you are considered when you follow these people. You're considered an animal, because if you don't have the consciousness of God, of the Most High God, Yahweh, then you're an animal. You're an animal. You are an animal. So let's look at this. What they're doing is they're trying to slow down their revealing. They don't want to be revealed and seen for who they are. And you think they're doing this to hurt us, but the Most High meant it for good. Because what the message that was being sent and delivered to the world and to the people, that the black Native American and all the so-called black people who say they are from the tribe of from the nation of Israel, the true Israelites, this is still an attempt to cut them off from being a nation, right? And not only that, it's adding evidence, is presenting the evidence, the exhibits to the crimes that they have committed against the world. Because when you, I know they say uh, injustice to one is injustice to the whole, to everybody. So we are blessed. We are the blessing to the world. Why? Because we have the laws of the Most High God, which makes us sane, mentally well, cognitive, uh, cognitive capable. We can think. We can synthesize our thoughts while we're hearing a message. We can conclude what the message means, what it's saying. We can anticipate the we can anticipate the message as we listen, synthesizing our cognitive thoughts, our thoughts. Cognition is the thinking process, the synthesizing of the message. So what they're doing, they're trying to, they've been trying to uh, stop how we think. In other words, throw monkey wrenches in history, so we won't be able to put together that we are the sons of the living God. But that's going to happen. But let's watch, see if we can watch this video.
We're in front of the Liberty Bell, the area where the first White House was erected for George Washington. This erection was done to show George Washington's first presidential house, and also to commemorate the slaves that worked here for George Washington. And the information that was taken down was his part of history. Why it was taken down, I don't know. Like I said, to appease someone's ego, because they want to erase history, but you can't erase history. It's not sterile. No history is sterile. You can't just have all the good parts of it. How are we going to learn from what we didn't do right? You show all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I was heartbroken when I found out about this late last night. I couldn't believe it. You're out here.
Okay, so I'm up here because my art teacher, she wanted to show us what.
Okay, let's see.
That he took down as well. I honestly feel like.
Excuse me, guys.
That was unnecessary to do. Even though we're about to celebrate America's 250th anniversary, I feel like that could have been added as well, because if you want to talk about history, that is a major part of history.
I'm trying to teach them that learning history is the only way to avoid repeating it. And when we are erasing history, when we are literally tearing down monuments that remind us of the ugly side of our history.
All right, so let's see.
But it's important for them for all of us to understand that these conversations have to happen, and by erasing it doesn't fix the problem.
As a teacher,
Okay, so we all got that. Let's see.
Exhibit at Independence National Historic Independence Hall in Philadelphia. With everything going on right now, and I mean everything, this is what they're spending their time on. Not a metaphor, not hyperbole. Workers literally showed up yesterday with crowbars and physically dismantled a slavery exhibit at Independence National Historic Park in Philadelphia, the birthplace of American democracy, the ground where the Declaration of Independence was signed. This is a priority for the Trump administration. This is what they woke up and decided needed doing. I grew up in the National Park Service. My parents were National Park Rangers. I spent my childhood in America's most sacred places learning that our job, our duty, was to tell the truth about this country, the beautiful and the brutal, the achievements and the atrocities, all of it. The exhibit was called Freedom and Slavery in the Making of a New Nation. It memorialized 9 people.
So you hear what she said it was called? It memorialized 9 people. Let's keep watching.
people, 9 human beings enslaved by George Washington at the president's house. It told the truth about the paradox at the heart of our founding: liberty and bondage, freedom and chains. The American.
All right, so you see, she said they were trying to make a new nation. They're making a new nation. They're giving it away, man. You know, these people, it's ridiculous. I wish I could go. Let's go back and try to catch what she said again, real quick.
All of it. The exhibit was called Freedom and Slavery in the Making of a New Nation. It memorialized 9
Freedom and slavery. So, in other words, they had slavery, and then they freed the people to make a new nation. They're making themselves a new nation, right? They made themselves a new nation because now they can call themselves white. They don't have to say, hey, we are the Edomites, Idumea, the border of wickedness. We don't believe in God. They trying to change all that, right? We're taking over the earth. We're taking the people who God gave the earth to, and we're taking them out, and we're installing ourselves, our government. We're installing a system where they can never be owners of the earth again. We own the vineyard. We got rid of the messengers at the Most High. We did all of that. We helped to get rid of the Israelites. We got rid of the true inheritors of this land and all the lands of the earth. They are the only true residents that has been given residency by the owner of the property. Right? He gave us. The earth belongs to the Israelites. We are the chosen people. We are the elect. We are the nation that was supposed to be the light to the Gentiles. When we are now, we picked it back up. Yeah, we were cast down. We were considered not a people. We were considered Gentiles and heathens. Yeah, but now he's reinstating us, and you people don't like it. And so what do? You say, we're going to make a new nation. We're not the people that we were when we did the crime. Now we've been rehabilitated, and now we are the new people of God. We are God's chosen people. We're going to open up the floodgates and the doors so all the heathens, the murderers, the liars, the the people who has done only evil on the earth. We're going to open up the doors and let everybody in. Let's say fair use. And so we'll go. What was the purpose of them broadcasting what their ancestors did? Just think about it. It don't make sense. What the narrative and the story that they're telling, the reason they're giving why, it don't make sense. Why did you guys go out? Think it right to, think it best that you go out, that you leave all these monuments up of all these wicked, evil, terrorist demons that came over here and did what they did. You're not erasing that. You leave that there. This is our America. This is our land now. We're no longer leasing the property, the 13 colonies. We've taken the whole peninsula over. Did I say it right? Peninsula? No, that's probably not right. But anyway, we're taking the whole landmass over. And not only that, since we have the power to put these Israelites down, we're going to say we rule the world. We take eminent domain over the whole world. Everybody who's weak and they just want to live a simple life and they, don't want any rulers, we're going to go come and take your land and put you with the Edomites. Idumea against Idumea. White on white, white on white badness, okay? White on white harm, white on white violence. If you'll do your own people like that, you have no uh, empathy or no love for the rest of the people on the earth, especially the people who your ancestors deemed to remove from the minds of the world. Take our identity. So basically, what they're doing, they're hiding the evidence. They're trying to hide the evidence. They're getting rid of it. Why? Because they know that pretty soon they're going to have to stand trial. They're going to have to, they're standing trial now, right? But they're going to have to give account. They're going to be judged. And so they're trying to get rid of the evidence. They think it's going to help them reinstate, re insert us back into the matrix, put us back to sleep. So Donald Trump is calling for a peace board. So they're going to declare peace over the whole earth, right? With all the menaces to their society, like Russia, China, North Korea, all they call communist nations. Communist nations, they call them the bad, right? So they know the prophecy is that all the people they call bad, the people who are still Edomites, but they're using us. They're using the ability to reveal who we are. They have all the evidence, and they're saying we're going to make it rough for the so-called white people in America to keep ruling over their slaves. So we're going to make it rough. We're going to help wake the slaves up, so we'll cause confusion in the land to where they'll be too busy fighting each other, and we can just sneak in and take them over, take the land over. And that's the intentions and the purpose of revealing who we are. The other white nations revealing who we are. And saying we're going to hold America accountable to international laws because they have been inhumane to the people the land they occupy. And so that's why we were being revealed. But God meant it, the Most High God meant it for good. They meant it for evil, to benefit themselves. But they don't give a damn about waking us up. They feel like we are harmless. We have no guns, no weapons, and we are too scared to even stand up and gather together as a people because we're too afraid of dying. We love our life. We're too careful. We're too careful. We care about our lives so much that we won't even fight the enemy who's trying to kill us because we'd rather run and hide when we have all the power over them. We have the Most High God waking us up. That means he's going to fight for us. He didn't wake us up to be chased around the earth by the devils. He didn't wake us up. He woke us up to stand against these wicked governments and preach their downfall to them. We apologize to the wicked people who never done anything to us, to the people from this wicked nations that never done anything and really don't want to do anything, really would like to help us, but you'll be jeopardizing your livelihood and your family if you stand up against this wicked demon on the earth. So you can't say anything. So we apologize to y'all, but we gotta tell you, you're going to be judged just like your people if you don't stand against them. You're going to go down with the destruction of the Edomites. There's just going to be very few of you guys who have the courage, I guess, ordained by your foreknowledge, predestinated to come and be servants to us as we serve. That's your service, to serve the Israelites, the people God chose to lead the earth and carry his word. You're chosen to serve them for what your ancestors done to us. Now you could have avoided all that. You can avoid a lot of trouble that's going to happen to you if you start being a blessing to the Israelites, the real Israelites. You can avoid it. Now we didn't just hate you because stop that lie. Well, y'all hate, y'all prejudice, y'all. There you go again, trying to project on us. Excuse me. But the truth is that we dislike you because you're evil, and you're helping to hold up an evil regime. You're helping to hold this system up to hold us in place under your foot, to keep us underfoot. Why should we like y'all? Because y'all got to pay for your crime now. Why should we be feeling sorry for you? You've been choking the life out of us for over man, come on. Even in the Babylonian captivity, the Chaldeans, I didn't know they were Europeans. And you all, Obadiah and Malachi, Amos, they all show us where you all have been participating in our captivity, holding us captive, blocking us off, taking us back to slavery, bringing us back to slavery, slave catchers, ever since we started going into in and out of slavery. You've participated with every captivity. Now you have your own chance to show God how you're going to treat his chosen people. And what are you doing? The same thing all the rest of the nations did that had us in captivity before you. You can't change. You can't change. And so that's what you're doing. You're hiding evidence. And thank this woman for speaking out. But really, all the evidence did was it helped to wake us up, but it also injured us whenever we had to stop or hear or see any evidence of the crime that happened to us, all the horrible crime that you guys did to us, all the violence and the pain you caused us. You just, our ancestors, by you repeating that narrative in our minds, in our schools, in the movies, in your personality toward us, saying, trying to be prejudiced. That's the part of trying to make us, gaslighting us to make us think we're not who we are. All of that was set in place, to hold us down. Racism, all the eugenics. So I ain't going to hold you up. You guys know all of this, but this woman is saying that, it's a bad thing. But it is a bad thing, but for you guys, it's only good for us. You stop the re-injuring when you take those, stop re-injuring us. Now, with the truth out on the streets and we know who we are. So whatever you do to try to change history, it won't help you. Because all the history, you reminding us of the history was for your benefit. See, you can't even think right now. Think the proper way because, you're so desperate to hide evidence, so desperate to cover up your crime. You're so desperate. Maybe if I sit up, it'll be better. You're so desperate to get away after we stopped your way out. We stopped the truth came out and it stopped your exit plan. You had planned to hold us in captivity until the Most High Christ came by, and Christ came back to stop you. It was never meant for us to know who we are, for us to start putting together the truth and start putting it on the street so you would be revealed for your true character. Because you're busy with that, trying to do damage control to save and preserve the little time and enjoy everything that all of y'all didn't get to enjoy. Only rich people got to enjoy your kingdom. And the poor people are mad about that. Now they're saying, where's their stuff? You sitting up here with all of the riches and stuff in your possession, you 1%. And your people sitting out here can't even eat, man. You have made them on the bottom of the totem pole with us. See, you can have more than one people on the totem pole. You can have more than one image, because all you have to do is keep rotating, and you can see more images. You can see more nations down here with us. Now you got all of the poor people on the bottom of the totem pole, on the lower part of the hierarchy, and all the rich people are holding all the resources, wealth, everything, all of them, white and black. So the poor people are more in numbers. They're mad. They're gonna be mad about that. This is a sign that this is one of the signs that America's economy falling is one of the signs that Jacob trouble is ending for the black people, for so-called Israelites, and the cup has been passed to them to suffer the same curses. By who? Their own hand. They're bringing the curses to themselves by their own hand. Tearing down those monuments wake us up. We don't have to keep looking up at that. Our children can't be re-injured like we were. They're going to get a new story. They're going to get new hope by not seeing those monuments and pictures torn down. Y'all can't think right now. God has blocked up your receptacles, your synapse, your brain, and your electrical chemical messages are not communicating right. You're not thinking right. Your thoughts are not synthesizing right because you're too desperate. You're in a panic, and you're misleading yourselves and your people. So thank you for taking these monuments down. Thank you for stopping the re-injury. All praises to the Most High.